Hi everyone, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Teddy, and in this video, we have purchased 7 new fragrances from the affordable side of things that people typically talk quite fondly of. And we want to react to them today, just smelling them either for the first time or we're maybe just not as familiar with. So this is going to be an experience for us to smell these, give our take, we'll rank them, favorite, least favorite at the end for both of us. So what we've done is we've sprayed all of these 1 hour before on a testing strip. And then in addition to that, we're gonna smell them again right off the top when we spray them so we get a full idea of the fragrance itself. Very similar to how we do our reaction videos. So we have 7 here, Courtney. We'll begin with number 1.
All right.
Now, first up here, it says Jean Varvatos, Artisan Pure.
Interesting bottle.
Yes, it looks like those fake trees that...
At like TJ Maxx.
Yes, looks like the base of that. And people speak very fondly of this fragrance.
Okay.
And I've tried some other Jean Varvatos ones, and from a designer perspective, I like them.
Not what I was expecting. It's nice.
Very zesty and...
A gem scent.
It's light.
Refreshing.
Not overwhelmingly masculine. Most of these are leaning to the masculine side of things. Let's smell the other one. That's actually quite nice.
Pleasantly surprised for number 1 here.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, I do too. John Varvatos gets a lot of love.
Yes. No, and I think my dad even has. And he usually has some pretty nice fragrances too. So
He has a good taste.
Yeah, he does. No, this is nice. Citrus, a little bit of woodsiness to it too. Herbaceous or something of that sort. But so far so good. Number 1, this is very good. All right, so for our next one here, I am more familiar with this one.
This is the one on the list that I've smelled before.
Yes. We've had this bottle for longer than some of the other ones here.
Yeah.
This is Starwalker by Montblanc.
Nice, safe Montblanc option like all the other ones.
This one, from a note breakdown, I'm more familiar with. It does have some citruses, so you have bergamot, orange, bamboo note. You get more of the alcoholic harshness off the top, which is sometimes the case with Montblanc, but...
And just affordable fragrances in general sometimes, like the really affordable ones.
Yeah, and why we're putting this in the affordable categories, because you do see this circulating distribution-wise. Like, you could walk into a lot of places and just see this available. Fresh. I think this is one of the more underrated fragrances from them. Like Legend gets a lot of love, Explorer, even Individual, but I like this more than Individual.
I do as well.
I mean, I'd almost put this up there in that Explorer category, which is, I think, personally my favorite.
Yeah.
But I think I like this even more than Legend, which I think is more of a hot take, but...
I like Legend.
Okay, well, keep moving. This is number 2. So far, so good. I knew I would like that one.
Number 3.
Okay, number 3.
Whoa, what is that?
I'm a big basketball fan. This is Michael Jordan, the legend.
I didn't even know this existed, to be honest with you.
Got a rubber cap, maybe some of the worst packaging ever, but it's not about what the packaging looks like.
It's about the juice.
Talking about the juice. And this is $15. So just to give you some context here. Okay, here we go. And we're off.
Okay.
I do kind of understand. I know the vibe of this.
Okay.
You don't mind it?
No.
I've seen people talk this baby up.
I can see why a lot of people would really like that. It's interesting.
This has to have anise in it.
It's very sweet.
Lavender. Yeah, amber. Oh yeah, this is wintertime fragrance.
Yes.
No question about it.
Oh, do not wear this in the summertime, I beg you.
And you could look at the juice too. Like usually that's indication of amber.
Okay, I like it more than I thought I would.
It's my least favorite so far, but it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I now know how much this is. For $15?
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Packaging needs some work, but that's okay.
That's all right.
We'll keep it moving.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
That's right. All right, next up here, Halloween Man Shot.
I've smelled the other Halloween Man.
Halloween Man X, the coffee, which I actually like.
I like it though.
You do get some carryover with that.
Yeah. What is
Here,
it, vanilla?
And yeah, there's some sweetness to here, but very like fizzy. Like peppery, fizzy. Okay. It's kind of the middle of the pack so far. I don't know how I feel about that one, but
Not on either extreme.
okay.
I haven't not liked any of these actually.
I had higher expectations for this one just because of...
X.
Yeah, but these are generally more affordable fragrances, so... All right, next up, this is Code for Men. So I understand the vibe of this one. I actually have smelled this in a store before because they sell this at like a lot of the... When you're shopping for other things, I have to do something else, so...
Coach is making a comeback in the fashion world.
Okay, let's see if they're making a comeback in the fragrance department, at least in our opinion.
Body gel. It's nice, it's clean, refreshing.
This is the most generic I've smelled so far.
Yeah, but I get a hint of suave body gel.
This falls in that category of the Jimmy Choo Man, the YSLY, which is
Very
not,
basic.
which is, yeah, your Swiss Army knife, can do it all. This is also, I would say, one of the more generic ones of that genre that I've smelled.
Yeah. It is versatile though. You could easily wear this all year.
Yeah, it's not gonna offend anybody, but
No.
it does have that dense feel to it that when you first spray it, I'm not that big of a fan of it. But this is kind of that blue fragrance genre type of feel, or just mass appealing, one and done fragrance. I just want to smell fine as a guy, and I'm not gonna offend anybody.
Not a bad thing at all.
But very generic,
Very safe.
which is what I expected. So, next up here, Clinique. I have used their moisturizer before.
You have.
Here you are. This is Clinique
Same
Happy.
name.
Very citrusy, floral too.
Again, not bad.
No, it's
Just not anything wowing me.
It does smell more like a room spray,
Like a Febreze almost.
but it's bright. Does match the name.
Happy.
Crazy citrus, orange,
Lemon.
and you get some florals in there too.
I do like it better on the dry down.
Yes. Very light though. This
Yeah.
You can already tell the performance on this one is not going to be very good.
But it's not as orange crazy on the dry down.
All right, last one here. This is Dunhill Desire.
They always have very interesting packaging.
Atomizer's very good on this.
I like it.
Dunhill Icon, absolutely love it. I have strong expectations for pretty much every Dunhill.
Yeah. I do like the other Dunhill better, but I still like this one too.
This is very good. Very citrus, musky.
Energizing, refreshing,
Yeah, very refreshing.
year-rounder,
Airy.
very versatile.
And even off the initial spray, of all that we've sprayed like right off the top, a lot of them have that overbearing synthetic nature or just alcoholic type of, you need to let it settle.
Yeah, let me smell the
This
dry
is
down.
one that's more pleasant even off the initial spray, which typically sometimes is a sign that it's well crafted.
It smells safe, but it also smells a lot less basic than the other ones. Do you get that vibe almost?
This is one of the more involved ones I've smelled so far.
Yeah.
I mean, these are more attainable fragrances, more mass appealing designer fragrances. I like this one too. Okay, so what should we do? Should we do favorite, least favorite, or should we do top two and then bottom two?
No, favorite, least favorite.
Favorite, least favorite? Okay, we have to, okay, that makes it a bit more difficult.
That's why I want to do it, because I knew you were trying to get a little sneaky there.
Okay, so we have our 7 fragrances in front of us. Now let's pick our favorite and least favorite. Let's go least favorite first. Courtney, you do your least favorite first, and then I'll do my least favorite.
I think my least favorite was actually the Coach one, just because it was so basic. It just really didn't wow me. And it really smells like a shower gel to me, which
agree.
again is not bad at all.
I agree completely.
Yeah?
This is my least favorite. It's the most generic on the table from my nose. Some of these more versatile fragrances like this that come from this background and of this genre, it causes a headache sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very just dense and sticky in terms of its approach. So not for me. So I think that would be my least favorite as well.
I'm surprised we're on the same page.
And actually probably distant
Yeah.
least favorite for me out of this trio. Not necessarily bad. You just have to think about the approach that you're going for. If you're just going to get a one and done, you just want to smell pleasant, then I can see where that makes sense.
Yes.
But that also has some downsides when it comes to coming off overly generic and maybe not being as good as some others. I think if you're going for this feel, there are others that do it way better. Like I would go for the YSL Y, you know, Eau de Parfum. I would even go for probably same price Dylan Blue, which I'd say very close. Kind of have the same vibe though. They can cause a head rush in a way. So
For sure.
that's my least favorite.
Okay, my favorite, I believe I'm tied right now between these two. But I think my favorite might actually be this one. Is that yours too?
Yes, we've copied each other completely, which is not fun for the video, but those are my 2 favorites. These are my 2 least favorites.
Yeah.
Same for you?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But this one, really, I was pleasantly surprised by that.
This is really nice.
Solid option.
I
To be
really like
totally
this.
honest with you, like, I would like you to wear that one.
It smells lovely.
Yeah.
No,
Close second, though. This one was a close second.
Smelling that again and smelling that, I actually, this is a distant one
Yeah.
for me. Zesty, light, inviting,
It is giving me beachy vibes because of the packaging, but
but even the smell itself, it does match that.
yeah.
This is wonderful. Honestly, I'm gonna wear that.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear that quite a bit now. I enjoy that one.
But let us know if you have a different favorite, maybe some of your affordable faves down in the comments. Always love to try new ones and see what we think about them.
Yeah, also, did you like this style of video where we're coming into these not really knowing much about them? I almost wanted to come into this as ignorant as possible in a way. Some of them I know more than others, so I was familiar with them. But otherwise, I think it's fun to just go into this in a way where we can just, hey, Let's just spray it, see what we think.
Initial thoughts.
And also, it was kind of strange how we both agreed.
I know.
I don't think that, because typically we don't.
No, typically we have very opposite opinions when
Yes.
it comes to fragrance.
But I agree with you on your favorite, least favorite. Favorite for sure.
Yeah.
John Varvatos. This is very good.
Solid choice. If you've tried it, let us know.
But all right, guys, thank you again so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe as well, and we'll see you all next time.